Hey TPT sellers, it's Mike from SEOTpreneur. Today I'm going to talk about how to get rid of comment spam on your TPT blog because that is the most annoying thing in the world. So, if you've started a TPT blog on WordPress, it's exciting. You have your own land, your own real estate, you're driving content to your TPT store. And then all of a sudden you get flooded with comment spam in other languages, and it's annoying. And you have this little red notification saying that you have comments. And so in this episode, I'm going to walk you through how to deal with that comment spam right now. Now, something super exciting that I wanted to share with you. And we just got off our Zoom homework club. And one of the things that we did in there was we talked about how to look at sales data. So one of the things, before I get into the comment spam, I'm just hyper-focusing my EduCircle store. I'm trying to become an authority in my state or province, so Ontario. And my question was, am I losing sales to other places? And so today in the Zoom Homework Club, I walk through how you can take your sales data for TPT and create a pivot table into something to figure out like, am I making more sales or less sales based on country? And then Kim sort of pointed out, well, maybe it's by units sold. So you can group it based on Ontario, not Ontario. And the Homework Club, if you're an SEOTpreneur Pro member, you can watch the replay of that episode. So today we're going to talk about comment spam. This is my Reading Comprehension Strategies website. The goal of this is to rank for reading comprehension strategies and keywords that I have specifically researched and targeted using SEMrush. Okay, and excuse me. Someone the other day was telling me like, hey, I'm going to optimize my TPT products to rank on Google. And that's something that they heard another TPT seller talking about. And that's true. You should rank, you should think about your TPT products from Google's perspective as well as TPT search. However, for me, my strategy is to rank higher on my TPT blog than my TPT product for the search term. Why? Because if they're searching for reading comprehension strategies and they land on my website, then I'm only selling my stuff, right? It's only my stuff. Whereas if my TPT product ranks higher on Google search and they land on that, then all of a sudden they go to TPT and they see my product, which is great, but then they also see a lot of other products, which is not great because then they leave the platform, they leave my store. So really, my strategy, and because you can optimize so much better on WordPress and your own site than you can on TPT, because I have a better advantage, I'm more likely to rank higher on my blog. I'm going to optimize my blog, my TPT blog for Google, and I'm going to optimize my TPT product for TPT. And those are two different things. Anyways, today we're talking about comment spam. So let's do this. So here I am over here. I'm on my website. I'm using WordPress. And the topic, the thumbnail is how to avoid comment spam on your TPT website. And comment spam looks like this. So I have 100 comments, and that might be exciting. But then you realize that none of these comments are actually related to your store. They're not from real people, and this is just a distraction. And being a TPT seller means not just thinking about TPT, it's also thinking about optimizing your time. And rather than going through and turning off these comments one by one and subscribing them to spam, and I could spend time trying to figure out, are any of these actual people comments? Maybe, maybe not, but this is not a good use of my time. I already have so many different ways that people can reach me, right? Like inbox, email, TPT store. I have to limit how many pathways there are to me. Time is the most important thing. Your attention is your most important thing. So I'm going to turn off comments completely. I'm just going to go through here. I'm going to click all of the comments. In fact, screen option, I'm going to change the number of views to 200 just so I can see them all here. I'm going to click on apply. Right. So here are all the spammy comments. Yeah, there might be some legitimate comments in there. But at this stage of the game, I'm going to redirect them to a different place. So bulk actions, I'm going to mark all as spam. I'm going to move them all to trash. Right. So I could do this manually, but this is not a good use of my time. right? So they're in trash. That red annoying thing has disappeared. But really, I want to turn off comment spam. So let's do that. Let's go into settings. Let's go to discussion. And the reason why comment spam works is because a couple of things. There is this setting here. So I set up mine so that comment must be manually approved. But the default setting is on WordPress, comment author must have a previously approved comment. And here's the trap. So if I'm a spammer and I want to have links from your site to my site, right? So because we know that Google SEO it's a popularity contest. So the more links you have pointing to your site, the more popular you must be. And so comment spammers think, hey, if I go and leave a bunch of comments on a bunch of different sites and they all point to my website, then I will increase in Google rankings. And they can automate that with bots. And so these aren't real people. They just use software to get to your site and leave your comments, right? As a real person, as a TPT business entrepreneur, I don't have a lot of time. I am stressed out because there's too much to do and not enough time to do it. So I need to streamline where I focus my attention, and comments on my TPT blog is not a good place. So I will turn off comments, but the trap is comment spam bots. What they do is a human might leave a comment on your site that seems legitimate. Hey, I was checking out your blog and I noticed that, blah, blah, blah. And they leave a comment and it seems like a legitimate person. So then you approve the comment. And the moment you've approved it, the next comment, because of this default setting, comment author must have a previously approved comment. It means that WordPress will accept all their future comments, which means their next comment can be spam. And that spam that gets published without your direct awareness will make your TPT blog look spammy because you have a bunch of spam links. So that's why I advise to clients and to TPT sellers, comments on your blog is not a good use of your time, really, because you can direct people to leave comments on your website, right? So if you have an about page and you say, leave it on my comment page, then the people who leave comments on your TPT store, you'll respond to anyways right away because you have your TPT app turned on because you like those little dopamine hits when the ka-ching sound happens. Anyways, so make sure if you want to leave comments, it's always comment must be manually approved. But I highly recommend that you don't do this. So I could just disable this, like users must be registered and logged in. Okay, so then that means that no one's going to be able to leave a comment because you have to be registered. I'm going to automatically close comments older than 1 day because that way the system will close them. And then I'm just going to scroll down and I'm going to hit save changes, right? And so now the system, any posts that I've published that's more than 1 day will be closed. And I also want to disable comments. Allow people to submit comments on new posts? No, I'm going to turn that off, right? So allow people to submit comments. I've turned that off. Individual post settings, like historical posts, will be up there. Anyways, I'm going to save changes. And so now I've turned off comments. And so now I will no longer get comment spams. I will not be distracted by that appearance, that comment settings like here. It's just nice. It's clean. So what does this mean for the user experience? Okay, so now let's think about real humans who land on your site who legitimately do want to ask you a question. And then they try to go find a post and they realize I can't actually leave a comment. How do I get a hold of this person? The way that we get a hold of this person is through an About Us page, which I don't actually have here. So I'm going to set that up right now. Oops, I don't want a new post. I want a new page. Posts and pages really are exactly the same thing from a WordPress perspective. One are called posts, one are called pages. You can actually change that in the settings, but I'm going to just go back to WordPress and I'm going to do this as a page. And for the 2 people who are watching right now, thank you so much for watching. You make my day. To the 3 people. So if you have any questions about your TPT blog, please leave a question and maybe I'll address it in a future post. So I'm going to I'm going to go to add new page. Hello. Let's add a new page. I'm going to leave an About Us page. I'm going to make this super simple, right? About this site, about reading comprehension strategies.org, right? Hey, so this is very brief because this is for real people. So I might say, hey, my name is Mike Fujigami. I'm the grade 8 teacher behind this reading comprehension strategies website, right? So again, when I'm reading this, I'm trying to prove my authority, right? So I will obviously flesh this out later, or if I have enough time. But right now, I just want to get it good enough where they know how to reach me, right? I'm the grade 8 teacher. Hey, my name is Mike Fuchigami. I'm the grade 8 teacher behind this reading comprehension strategy website. If you have any questions, please leave a comment on my TPT store. And so I'll have a link to my TPT store, right? So teachers pay teachers. In fact, I'm going to link it to my reading comprehension bundle because that's what I'm trying to sell. This whole website, Reading Comprehension Strategies, the whole point of it is to get marketing leads, to get new eyeballs onto my Reading Comprehension Strategy bundle. So let's just link on this. I'm going to tidy this up here. So no, I'm just going to have the whole link here. I could put a UTM, but I'm not going to right now. Please leave a comment here on this page. Google hates it when you say on this page, but I'm going to do it, right? It likes more specific keywords. Open a new tab. There we go. You can also email me at mike@educircles.org. Okay, now some people don't like putting their emails on the website because there's software out there that goes around and it scrapes email addresses. And that's true. That's the reality of that. But you're used to getting spam and it getting filtered on your email devices. And so that's a mechanism. That's a game of cat and mouse between Gmail or your Hotmail or whoever your provider is and the spammers. I also use Cloudflare, and I'm pretty sure Cloudflare what's that word? Obfuscates. It kind of blurs the email address. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. But I'm going to put my email address here. I'm going to go Control B because I like to bold those things. I'm going to click on this link, and I'm going to turn that into a link. WordPress does it automatically, but you just type mail to : and then your email address. And I'm going to do this in a new tab. All right. So let's hit that. And I'm going to hit publish. I'm going to publish this site. So let's publish this really quickly. I'm going to view this page. Let's see what this looks like. I'm just going to test to make sure it works. I'm okay with, sometimes I turn off the sidebars because I don't want to distract them, but I'm okay with distracting them. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment on this page, right? So that gets them here. In fact, you know what? I'm going to link to the Q&A section. How do I do that? Here it is. Here's the Q&A link. So if I go up here, oh, that didn't work. I'm going to click on description. I'm going to copy this link, which I think adds a hashtag Q&A. So in fact, I'm going to update my link. Ooh, that's actually really good. All right. So instead of linking to the product, I'm going to link to the Q&A section. So I'm just going to delete this. I'm going to paste in my new one. So it's hashtag Q-and-A. And so now if I update this, oh, I like that a lot better. And then I'm going to reload this page. So let's just close the tabs to the right. Let's just see what this looks like. And so now, ooh, 4 people, welcome. All right, so now if I click on this page, it should take me to the question and answer section. Boom, right there at the bottom. There's, dear TPT, oh, maybe it's because I'm logged in, I can't ask the question. And I'm pretty sure, let me just go in incognito mode. If I jump to the question and answer, oh, I typed the number 1 there at the top. Yeah, so please log in and post a question. Awesome. So people who are logged in will be able to answer right away. I love that. And then if they want to email me, they can click on this, always open in a new tab, because then if they're like, oh, I don't want to email, then they can close that and they're still on your website. That is key. And then I'm using ConvertKit right here to join the club. I probably need a better capture thing, but that's it. Okay, so, one last thing that I need to do is, it's not obvious how to get to this page, and that will annoy people. So I could put that contact me about, I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to actually customize the menu right now. So let's go to, I hover over there, I click on menus. So let's add this to my menu right now. About reading comprehension strategies, I'm going to add that to my menu. It shows up at the bottom. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to change the title because that'll be too big. So I'm just going to leave it about. Contact us about Oh, contact. I'll put it as contact because I'm trying to make it clear. So basically, the game is always think about your end users, teachers, think about what they will be annoyed by. And if you're trying to find me and I can't find you, that's going to annoy me. So now it says contact. Okay, so I'm on this page. I want to leave a comment on here. There's no place to leave a comment. Free stuff, right? Oh, I need to fix that because I don't know what that is, but that's messed up, right? So here's my page. Right. Okay. So I want to, there's no email. I can't leave a comment. Oh, here it says contact. And so if I click on this, there it is about, you know what? I'm going to hide that because that's going to annoy people. So I'm going to click on edit page. Because if your goal is you just want to contact me and you don't want to, like, because you want to contact me and you've been looking for my contact information, that's going to make you grumpy. So let's go to Cadence theme here. And I'm going to, I'm going to click on, oh, I'm using Genesis for this. That's old. Let's go full width contact. Let's just update that. So usually in Cadence and or Genesis, there'll be a theme setting so that you can change it. So it's just your page. I think this might be full width. This might be too wide. Let's turn off some things that are slowing down my internet. There we go. Oh, I like that. And I want to get rid of that content, like join the club. So think of it from your teacher's perspective. I want to get a hold of Mike. I can't get a hold of Mike because he has comments turned off. And then some people are great with the internet and some people just are confused very quickly. And if the point of this is to help them get a hold of me, then this contact form is a distraction. And then if they fill this out and they get like, it's, you don't, if the point of this is for them to contact me, make it the point. So I'm going to edit page. I'm going to turn off that pop-up that I have here. I don't want my newsletter to show up here. So let's go to ConvertKit and the default is to show it. So I'm going to show none. All right, give it a second to load. Did you save? It's updating. All right. So let's view this page right now. And here we go. Boom. Very simple contact page done. All right. So if you are thinking about starting a WordPress blog and you have any questions, please get a hold of me. I would love to help you out with your TPT journey. And other than that, if you learned something new here, please subscribe to the channel and we will see you next time. Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye. And